But we still have so much we need to do to achieve equality. And I think of all of the women today and the women that I come in contact with, and I think as public representatives, oftentimes constituents come to us at a moment of crisis. And I suppose I would challenge today for all of the women, and it is largely women, it's not only women, but it is largely women who have been victims of the housing crisis that still grips our country. And for all of those women, I challenge all of us and our government to really use our time over these 4 years to tackle the housing crisis. The government has a very ambitious and radical plan. But we need to all work collectively together to deliver a radical change in terms of the state's role in the provision of housing, so that there is a really sustainable supply provided of social and affordable housing, so that every person in our country will have a place to call home. Because it's only when you've looked in the eyes of a mother or a father or an individual who doesn't know where they're going to spend the night, who doesn't know where their children are going to sleep tonight, that you really can see and experience the anxiety and the fear that nobody living in our society should have to endure. And Minister, I ask you, as the government representative here today from Cabinet, to go back to Cabinet and remind them again that women need to believe and will support this government when they are ambitious and they are radical in terms of tackling the housing crisis. And not just in using public lands to deliver social and affordable housing, but actually in really championing a right to housing, and by taking forward the proposal for a constitutional referendum to insert the right to housing for all of our citizens in our constitution. Minister, I thank you for the work that you have done so far in trying to provide some justice to the survivors of the mothers and baby homes. But on this day again, Minister, I ask you to redouble your efforts. I know you are moving forward in terms of giving them justice for their birth certs and to reclaim their identity. You need to continue, Minister, and I know you know this. All of those women and those survivors are depending on you, and I wish you courage, and you have all of our support in your work.